So let's face it, Donald Trump might actually get a call, or he could be a bubble. Netflix, another one. You know, I mean, it's a technology that streams movies. It came from a left field. I mean, within a year and a half, the stock went up by 304%. Is that a bubble?
Well, they closed down so many blockbusters and Hollywood videos have all closed, so maybe Netflix is the only game in town.
Just another technology on the side. But the biggest one they're saying is Apple's iPad, a bubble. You know, the tablet computers went up by 1,571%. Why it's a bubble? iPad competitors are rushing in. The names alone reek of overkill. Zoom, ViewPad, Touchpad, Playbook, Flyer, G Slate, Stake. Not to worry, many of the entrants have real innovations and consumer appetite is strong. There are going to be a lot more apps and people are going to keep buying. So I don't know if that is a bubble or not. In fact, there are quite a few things. Coca, Australian housing, U.S. farmland, junk bonds, skyscrapers, cotton are the rare wines bubble. There are so many different kinds. People are now looking for bubbles, which is a good thing, actually, because if you can tell from a distance this thing is not going anywhere, you're doing good. This is a funny story. You know, in Delhi, there's a metro that goes to Gurgaon also. Mm-hmm. The ladies have their own compartments. At least 1 or 2 compartments are reserved for the ladies. Mm-hmm. Men are not allowed. But there are some vagabonds and there are some majnoos. They like to go into the ladies' compartment. Well, the Metro Police and, of course, some volunteers from an NGO got together with the ladies, and they took the brooms and they wore the bangles and they beat the crap out of them. Yeah, and threw them out, and then they put it in the newspaper so the other majnoos and vagabonds stay the hell away from the ladies' compartment.
Well, you know what? There's a reason why, for women's safety, that these separate compartments have been created on trains and in subways in India. So, yeah, they should set those guys straight.
I don't know what they're looking for in there, though.
Well, of course, the big story this week was the royal wedding. All eyes were on the royal couple and everybody who was invited, who was not to the wedding, and we saw the beautiful photographs. But did you notice in all of those pictures that there was an Indian couple from Kate Middleton's hometown, from her village? And this was a very simple couple, Hasmukh and Chandrika Shingadia, a Gujarati couple who live in her community that own a convenience store. Now, Kate Middleton has been said to be a very down-to-earth young woman who is really in touch with the people, and she chose to invite not only this couple who owned the convenience store, but also the village grocer, the butcher, the postman, and even the man who runs a local pub. Now, apparently, the Shingadia couple had even met Prince William when Kate brought him there, and she introduced the couple to her fiancé. So they feel very, very happy that she included them in the wedding, and the whole village is celebrating. The convenience store is called Peaches, and they had, you know, a big party, free breakfast, royal breakfast for everybody the day of the wedding, and a party afterwards.
You know, it's a fun wedding to watch, but the stories that'll come out after the wedding, they'll be fun to read. And you may find that there were a lot more Indians invited up there.
Very possible.
Yes.
Well, that's about all we have for you this week on Darshan America. Thank you so much for joining us.
Namaste.
Namaste.